just really proud of just the way that we approached the game today. Obviously, playing in this building for us is we're blessed to be able to play in such a environment with the students. I mean, the students were awesome today, and the players just always respond in this atmosphere to. So we really, really love that student support, and then overall in Gamble, thrilled with the way we played. We knew we had to play elite defense. We lost we're without a lot of firepower and a lot of talent, and we knew we had a lot of angst going into this one because of their three-point shooting and them winning pretty handily at home versus Northeastern, who's good program coming in. So. Just thrilled with the way that that the group responded at both ends of the court.
And with those losses tonight, how did you like how Alex responded both on the offensive and defensive end?
Yeah, Alex he held up well. Defensively, we need a little bit more on the backboard from him. Happy birthday to him. But 4 assists, no turnovers, a steal, double-figure points. He drew 5 fouls. He spaces the court for us because obviously the people we play against, know of his shooting. Just opens up things, and things for him just as this year goes are just going to get better and better in terms of his production and how much of a factor he's going to be for us offensively.
Adama seems he's gotten to the point he knows when you need a basket from him. Did you kind of see that in him?
Yeah, I think for him, he's spent a lot of time just growing his game and being able to step away and sometimes play at the free throw line nail, and face up and drive it. Being able to trust his three. He's able to get the ball in different places on the court. And we challenged him. This was not an easy thing for us to prepare for. Joe does a really good job. They had a lot of older players. They got even healthier tonight with getting as we lost 3 players, they got one of their better guards back in their rotation. And Adama, if Adama doesn't play a game like that, especially to start, that's a much different type of game. He played like an All-American. And that's what we're going to need from him, obviously, until we get healthy. And then if we want to be, if we want to have the best version of a team that we've had since I've been here, then he's got to play like an All-American at both ends of the court.
I assume he obviously has the green light from 3 whenever he wants. And then also just how nice is it to have Donovan to come in, when Adama goes to the bench, a different type of presence in there.
Yeah, I think these games are even... Sampson's situation is unfortunate because just what we had at the 4 and 5, I think, is just so exciting. So being a down a body there really stinks because it's such a talented group. But yeah, Donovan, I thought he moved well. Obviously, these games aren't the easiest for him because there's so much 5-out happening out there. But I mean, we see what he adds to what we're doing, and eventually, obviously, the even greater potential to be even better.
Dan, what do you think the chances of you becoming a fully healthy team for some real opportunities and challenges that are coming up, particularly Thanksgiving week and the 2 games after that? There's a real daunting 5-game stretch there. I'm just wondering your level of angst about hoping to be healthy for that.
Yeah, this sucks. I mean, it's just we've had some, it's been a couple of years in a row where you just, losing Book during that year on a weird injury with the elbow on a dive, and then losing Adama with a weird injury last year, and Tyrese with the wrist, and then these 3 guys. I think Sampson's probably gets back out there the latest. There's some concern there that, that could be weeks. If not longer, which is, but that's why I think at the end, at the end of last year, we knew, obviously we wanted to get veteran depth because we felt like we had a front court that was ready to be pretty high level. This is why we went out and got, some guys in the portal that were older and veterans and that could defend for us and be solid and help us get through times like this. This is why we knew we had to do the moves we made at the end of last season.
Coach, it felt like Tristan sort of got settled in tonight more, felt more comfortable, started hitting his shots. What do you think about that?
I love the second half. I think, listen, it's not easy. You go from being in an offense where you could take whatever type of shot. He's taking whatever types of shots he wanted, in games that generally he was, losing in. And now we're asking him to be a two-way player that with great shot selection, but then also you got to be creating. And I saw something there. That second half for him was, I think, something I think he's going to be able to build on. He's changing. He's transforming. There's just a lot more pressure on him than there was on Tyrese and RJ and some of the other transfers that we had more time with. I loved some things he did in the second half.
Coach, Naheem had a couple momentum-changing shots in the beginning of the second half there. What did you like from him today? He also played some pretty good on-ball defense, it looked like.
Yeah, that start to the game defensively, I mean, he just, we got into them. I don't know how long it took for them to score a field goal to start the game, but he really accepted the challenge on Walter White to start the game. And obviously when we were up big, White got some opportunities there, but in terms of tone setting and playing like a winner and doing what needed to be done for us to win the game, he really took on that challenge defensively. And then, listen, we're going to need these guys to get us 15, 16, 18 in some of these games until we get fully healthy. So, Tristan and Naheem, we're happy to get 11 from them. Now we want them to build.
And Richie, I mean, obviously hasn't played much over the last few years, but did he show you something tonight?
Proud of Richie today. Proud of Richie today. This was something where, we were kind of blindsided by the Sampson injury. It kind of came out of nowhere, really yesterday, where it went from, not much of a thing to a major thing. So we didn't have much time to really get Richie mentally ready to go. But he did some good things, and he could give us some minutes here and help us just kind of hold it down until we get healthier, and then also prove that he's a good player.
You didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the opener from three, but what improvements did you see in this game?
I thought we took better threes. Obviously, we're comfortable shooting in here. We get in here a fair amount. Obviously, we had some issues at the free throw line. Might have been some fatigue with the way that we were guarding them and just harassing them. To only allow the 12 threes just spoke to. That was number one on our line scouting, and I think the free throw shooting was surprisingly bad. But we shoot well in here. We have to try really hard to lose in here.
Coach, you talked about on Monday how Alex really obsesses over winning championships here. Can you talk about how he shows that type of attitude on the court?
I mean, he's just all business, and he's unique in the way that Andre is, maybe without the obviously different personalities, but he is the same. There's no BS with him. He's just like here to get his education and to do it at an incredibly high level. He's here to become a great player at this place, and he's here to win big. And there's like nothing else. There's no other of the other stuff that has crept into our game that is just brutal to deal with at times. It's just it's a breath of fresh air, and we tend to attract. The majority of our team, if not all of our team, is like that. So you attract who you are, and I just love that kid. He's going to be trying to nudge Andre onto that like Mount Rushmore of like favorite guys I'll coach when it's all over.
Dan, when you're down a few guys, how much goes into making sure another few guys who are healthy view it as a real opportunity to advance their own development?
Yeah, If we could survive the stretch here to get healthy, and it's not easy. And Buffalo, Buffalo's really good, and they got tradition, and we had a war with them a couple of years ago, and obviously each game the opponent's getting better for us. But if we could figure out, just to win these games and grow the roles of these transfers and get them some confidence and get Alex a ton of experience and confidence. When we do get healthy, that could have put us in a position where we're better for it. But we've got to win these games for that to click in. We good? Thank you.
For both of you, when Samson went out, I'm over here. What was the kind of mindset? Did you feel like I need to step it up today and really fill in for him?
Yeah, I'd definitely say when Samson did go out, it did put a little effect on the team. Like we were kind of down for a little, but it just gave everyone else an opportunity to step up. We know how important he is to the team, and we just try to do our best to make up for his efforts. And he'll be back soon. He'll be back stronger, and we're not worried about him as much, but he'll be healthy.
Yeah, Sam got a big impact in the team. So not playing today, it was like we were worried a little bit. So after first practice, oh my God, my bad, y'all. Yeah. So after my bad, y'all. When someone went out, we were worried a little bit, but because you have a big impact in the team. So, but we found a way, It's not. I don't think it's a big injury, so you're gonna be back in a couple of weeks, Yeah.
Dom, what's coach told you about your shooting threes? You pretty much have the green light whenever you want to, or is it like a certain amount per game he'd like you to shoot, or?
The same amount. I can't say I have a green light because I can't. He told me because I shoot in the practice, so he was like, Adama, I needed to take a shot if you're open, if they don't close out, I needed to take that shot, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, coach, I said I needed to be confident. I know you can make it. So, he encouraged me every day in practice to shoot it. So I was like, all right, if they don't close out, And that's something that I really want to do, shoot, you know what I mean? That's something I want to do, so I work on it all summer. So it feels good to see to make a shot in a game today, yeah.
Alex, when you have three guys out, Jordan, Andre, and Samson, obviously key players, how much of an adjustment is it for the rest of you, and does it make you even more determined?
Yeah, we have to step up big time. I mean, those three players are going to be super important for us going in the future, and we got to step up faster. I mean, especially for me and Donovan, we can't play like freshmen when those three players are out. So we got to continue to step up, continue to play how we're playing, and then our transfers, they have to be adjusted more quickly to how Coach Hurley wants to play, and they've been doing a great job of that so far. So we just got to continue to step up, and once we've stepped up and they come back into the mix, we'll be a scary team.
Adama, over here. At what point during a game do you realize that you're going to take over and you're going to have a great game?
Going to a game, coach, in practice, coach came to me was Adama, be down by a couple guys, so I need you to step up to it a little bit. So going to a game, I knew I need to be there for the team today. That's why in the beginning of the game, I didn't waste no time. I went to a game right in the beginning. Yeah.
While I have the mic, Alex, you've had 2 great games to start your college career. Just how have you felt out there in both these games?
Yeah, I felt very comfortable out there. I have a great veteran supporting cast around me that gives me the confidence and the belief to play how I want to play. And they've been exciting, they've been fun, and just to feel like I have an impact to help the team win is all I really care about.
Alex, I know he's sitting right next to you, but what's it like playing with Adama, especially when he has a night like he did tonight, where it really didn't seem like he was going to miss?
It's so easy playing with him. My priority is just to get that ball, look high-low, and just try to hit him every time. And he makes everyone's job so much easier. He's defensively such a great player. He can guard 1 through 5, and then offensively, once he starts going and they start sending double teams, he's become such a better passer to where he's going to get everyone else going. So he's an amazing player. No one can stop him one-on-one, and he just makes my life so much easier.
Over here. Hey guys. How would you guys describe the energy tonight at Gamble, and how does that help you guys perform better?
Yeah, playing at Gampo is always fun, I feel like BU thought they had a chance today, I was like, all right. Them thinking, like, coming to a game, they thought, like, all right, they have a chance to win this game. So, I feel like because we play at Gampo today, we were able to beat them by 30 points, But I feel like if we were playing at Excel today, I think we'd be like, I think it's going to be like a 21 game, but because we play Gampo today, I think that's why we were up by like 20 points. So playing at Gampo is very fun. We have like a best friend in the country, so big energy. So that's why we love to play at Gampo. Yeah.
This question's for both of you, but what's it been like to see the level of reception that Donovan's been getting over these past few games?
Yeah, Donovan, he's been such a big impact for us. He's not playing like a freshman. He's just not playing like a freshman. He's a beast down there. His size, his physicality, he's gotten so much better from the summer to now, and he's just been killing down there, and he's just making everyone else better too in practice. So he's just been a great teammate.
Yeah, it's a big impact for us. Donovan is good. You can see by the way he play. You can see that he want it. He wanna play great. So that's something that you always wanna see from a player, and you always wanna see from a freshman. Seeing that from him, you can see the future is like it's bright. Yeah, for him and for us.